all the people that are looking for jobs, I need you to step to the front, especially if you're looking for something in tech. I saw this post on Twitter and let's talk about it. As someone who's deeply committed to the field of cybersecurity and IT, I'm feeling a bit stuck in the classic catch-22 of job searching. Despite earning 4 CompTIA certifications of A+, Network Plus, Security Plus, in which I passed after only 6 days, and CYSA, having a 4.0 GPA halfway through my master's in cybersecurity management, and a foundation in customer support in corporate IT environments, I was recently told by a recruiter that I didn't have, quote unquote, sufficient experience for an entry-level help desk role. I understand that experience is key in IT, but if entry-level roles require more experience than a strong academic and certification background provides, it's hard to see a clear path forward. That was a mouthful, but hear me when I say this, because we're getting straight to the point before we go into the detail. You do not need to put everything on your resume. You do not need to put everything on your resume. In my opinion, to be truly successful in tech, but also within any industry, I think you need a mix of experience and education. Having a lot of education, meaning you got the certifications, you did the courses, you have the degrees, but you don't have the experience to match that, doesn't make you quote unquote high value. We'll use that word. Having a lot of experience, but there's no proof that you actually really know the industry because you don't have any type of cert or academics behind you, doesn't really take you that far. It can, this is my opinion, but I'm just saying you would go further if you had the mix of them both, right? If you continue to pursue opportunities to gain experience, and if you continue to pursue academic evolution, right? Meaning getting more certifications, whatever courses, all that stuff. In this post that the person posted on Twitter, they are looking for an entry-level help desk role. An entry-level role doesn't need a master's, and it doesn't even need all those certifications. If I were them, I wouldn't even put my master's on here because I didn't get the master's anyway. It's just in pursuit. And it's in pursuit of a management type of, I think, cybersecurity management, that's like CISM. That is not entry level, okay? And all those other certifications aren't necessary for a CISM type of role. So take all of it off of your resume, right? And I know that I tell you guys often to use AI to help you in your job search. If this person were to go into AI and said, hey, I'm trying to build experience, so I want to get entry-level help desk roles, optimize my resume to get those type of jobs so I do not look overqualified, I guarantee it's going to remove the masters. How do I know this? How? Like, Lola, you swear you know everything. How do I know this? I go on a lot of daily walks in my local area, and there are new places that are opening up all the time, right? New shops, retail, all that stuff. And I saw that one of them was hiring, so I took a screenshot of it and I sent it to my cousin like, hey, they're about to open soon. You may want to check it out. And then just for the fun of it, I'm like, well, let me go on here and see what they got available. I saw nothing but retail jobs, very much part-time. Last time I worked retail, I want to say was probably over 10 years ago. So when I got home, I was like, I'm going to see what type of resume Claude develops for me so I could get a part-time role at this company. I might tell a joke, but I never tell a lie. I put in my resume, I put in the job description, and I told Claude to create a resume for this part-time retail job. It literally took everything off of my resume and consolidated my work experience into 2 roles, right? Pay attention to the stuff that's here. I looked at that resume in shock, right? Because my resume has not been 1 page for years, right? There's education, there's experience, and then of course I have my certifications on there. So to see all of that like disappear, none of it really matters for a entry-level retail type of job, shook. So of course I had to ask, like, can you tell me the reasoning behind why you kind of removed a lot of the stuff on here. Here's what it said. Simplified and focused on relevant skills. Rationale: overqualification can be a concern for employers hiring for entry-level positions. They may worry you'll leave quickly once you find a better job. Too many high-level skills can make them question your genuine interest. PMP certification and technical project management tools are not relevant, hence they removed it. The job description heavily emphasizes physical requirements. Let's highlight that. And all the other stuff. The master's degree, all overqualification, intimidating. Like, look at this. The goal is to make you look qualified, not overqualified. Y'all, we're not trying to be at these places forever. We just want to kind of get in, get the experience, and take it to the place where we eventually want to go. Because we're pursuing all these things, we tend to feel like we need to let people know we got all this going, so you better give it to me. But the reality is, if you're overqualified, I may potentially lose money by hiring you. You may constantly pester me for a raise, and you're actively looking for another job. So in 2-3 months, you may be gone. And so we just invested all this money in training and getting you onboarded when you not even going to be here that long, when we could have focused on someone else that actually kind of wants to be here a little longer. If you don't have experience in whatever field you're in, especially in IT, I need you to try to get some projects under your belt, even if it's volunteer, even if it's internship. I need you to get projects under your belt to prove that you not just full of head knowledge, like you actually can put it into practice, right?